The world is loud, messy, and driven by self-interest. The vast majority of people operate in a fog of accepted lies, emotional compromise, and comfortable dependency. They prioritize momentary comfort over structural integrity, ensuring their lives remain in constant, predictable chaos. The Sigma male exists as a force that contradicts this chaos. His life, defined by objective truth, radical self-sufficiency, and unshakable detachment, acts as a severe, yet ultimately benevolent, agent of higher order. He enforces reality, often causing pain in the short term to guarantee necessary growth in the long term. If you are a lone wolf, your duty is heavier than mere personal success. Your unique wiring, your immunity to social games, your strategic clarity, and your refusal to participate in the general madness are not random quirks. They are the tools of a messenger. You must confront the highest truth of your existence. You are an agent of accountability. You are a force that enforces universal balance. Today, for the Solitude Scroll, we are engaging in the ultimate philosophical confrontation. We will reveal the 7 powerful reasons Sigma males must accept their angels, the strategic duties you fulfill that prove your purpose is to enforce integrity, catalyze growth, and maintain the necessary balance in the world, even if your actions are often misunderstood as coldness or arrogance. The Angelic Code. Benevolence through consequence. The average man believes that angelic means soft, forgiving, and validating. The Sigma knows that true benevolence requires enforcing consequence. The Sigma's angelic code is defined by uncompromising structural integrity. Duty, to enforce objective reality, truth. Tool, absolute detachment, emotional immunity. Action, catalytic consequence, growth. The Sigma acts as a mirror that forces the world to confront its own flaws, a necessary process for evolution. Duty 1, the messenger of truth, refusal to validate lies. The world thrives on social lies, the compliments, the exaggerations, and the false agreements necessary to maintain shallow harmony. The Sigma's mechanism. The Sigma operates with the Truth Seeker's Compass, Gift 5, and the Inner Scorecard, Rule 2. He cannot participate in falsehood. His silence during a lie, his factual correction, or his simple withdrawal from a situation built on pretense is a direct declaration of objective reality. Angelic consequence, the Sigma delivers the truthful jolt. By refusing to validate a lie or a flawed premise, he prevents the individual or system from continuing down a self-destructive path built on comfortable fiction. He acts as the necessary voice of reality that interrupts the mass delusion. This immediate lack of validation is painful, but it is the first step towards self-correction and genuine growth. The herd's moral compromise. The herd sacrifices truth for temporary comfort, allowing systemic flaws and personal illusions to compound until catastrophic failure is inevitable. The Sigma forces the necessary, early correction. Duty 2, the guardian of boundaries, enforcing necessary limits. Chaos agents, manipulators, and energy vampires constantly test and violate the boundaries of others to gain control and drain resources. The Sigma's mechanism. The Sigma enforces the non-negotiable boundary, Rule 6, and possesses the exit strategy, Secret 3. His boundaries are not requests, they are absolute, unchangeable laws. Any violation triggers the execution phase of the consequence, Patience Test, Stage 7. Angelic consequence, the Sigma delivers the lesson of respect. By swiftly and non-emotionally removing himself, the unforeseen pivot, sign 3 of karma, he teaches the violator a necessary, brutal lesson that the world failed to enforce: there are consequences for disrespecting sovereignty. This finality is a critical catalyst for the violator to cease their chaotic behavior and seek internal discipline. The herd's moral compromise. The herd sacrifices their boundaries out of fear of conflict, inability to say an no. They teach manipulators that chaotic behavior is rewarded with compliance. Duty 3. The unbribable scale, delivering objective justice. The average person's judgment is constantly swayed by emotion, pity, fear, or self-interest, corrupting their ability to deliver fair consequence. The Sigma's mechanism. The Sigma operates from emotional detachment, Forge 3, and energetic autonomy, Rule 1. He is immune to coercion, pity, and emotional bribe, rejecting emotional gifts, frightening Action 8. His judgment is based purely on data, the data filter, and adherence to objective principle. Angelic consequence. The Sigma delivers objective justice, karma. He does not seek revenge, he simply allows the consequence of the other person's actions to play out without interference or emotional mitigation. When he must act, his action is proportional, calculated, and free from rage. Total deletion, Phase 7 of bullying. This pure objectivity ensures that the consequence delivered is the one the individual truly earned through their choices. The herd's moral compromise. The herd allows emotional bias, e.g., affection, shared history, to mitigate necessary consequences, delaying justice and allowing chaos agents to continue their destructive behavior. Duty 4. The catalyst of evolution, breaking stagnation. The majority of people fear change and will remain trapped in comfortable, low-effort stagnation unless violently forced into a new state. The Sigma's mechanism. The Sigma uses the unforeseen pivot, Sign 3 of karma, and his relentless willpower generation, Power 10. His very presence acts as a silent, unyielding pressure toward excellence, the unspoken challenge, Reason 9 of regret. Angelic consequence. The Sigma delivers forced evolution. By suddenly leaving a stagnant system, job, relationship, or alliance, he creates a vacuum that forces the remaining structure to change, adapt, or collapse. This is often painful for those left behind, but it is the necessary intervention required to break their comfort and force them to activate their own inner scorecard and true potential. The herd's moral compromise. The herd enables stagnation, offering comfort and excuses to maintain easy, low-effort environments, thereby stifling necessary growth. Duty 5. The source of solace, the anchor in the storm. In times of genuine crisis, the average man is paralyzed by fear and emotional reactivity. The Sigma's mechanism. The Sigma operates with emotional inertia, Power 8, remaining the anchor in the storm, Reason 1 of regret. He adheres to the dichotomy of control, focusing only on actionable steps and refusing to surrender to chaos. Angelic consequence. The Sigma delivers structural stability. In a crisis, his calm, logical presence is the greatest asset. He provides a non-emotional center that allows his allies and those around him to regain their footing and execute necessary actions, rather than collapsing into impulse. He is the quiet strength that preserves structure when systems fail. The herd's moral compromise. The herd amplifies panic through emotional contagion, turning manageable crises into catastrophic, self-inflicted disasters. Duty 6. The light of scrutiny, exposing hidden malice. Malice, corruption, and fraud thrive in obscurity and silence, relying on the average person's distraction or naivete. The Sigma's mechanism. The Sigma uses strategic observation, Rule 4, and precognitive foresight, Power 2. He employs the light of scrutiny, hypervigilance, to look past performance and identify patterns of consequence and hidden malintent, telepathic sensing. Angelic consequence. the Sigma delivers necessary exposure. He exposes the fraud, the low-integrity actor, or the corrupt system simply by adhering to objective data and asking the necessary, challenging questions. His silence and observation are terrifying because the chaos agent knows the Sigma sees the flaw and is calculating the consequence, fear of the unseen, reason 8 of fear. The herd's moral compromise. The herd is easily fooled by loud performance and charisma, allowing low-integrity actors to thrive because they are unwilling to perform the necessary, objective scrutiny. Duty 7. The purifier of intent, filtering dependency. The average person contaminates relationships with emotional baggage, need, and dependency. The Sigma's mechanism. The Sigma adheres to the anti-chase code, Rule 7, and rejects emotional debt, Act 2 of indifference. He attracts resources and allies, the magnetic void, purely based on competence and autonomy, the purifier of intent. Angelic consequence. The Sigma delivers filtered relationships. He forces individuals to approach him from a place of sovereign choice and mutual value, rather than emotional need. This ensures that the few relationships he does maintain are high-quality assets, free from the draining contamination of dependency. He teaches others that the only sustainable connection is one built on integrity and self-management. The herd's moral compromise. The herd tolerates contamination, allowing their relationships to be defined by need and manipulation, which drains their core energy. Conclusion. The burden of purpose. The Sigma male is not an accident. His unique code of detachment and truth is the necessary force required to inject objective reality into a world drowning in subjective chaos. These 7 angelic duties are the powerful reasons you must accept your role. Your detachment is not coldness, it is the purity of your purpose. Your enforcement of consequence is not malice, it is the necessary discipline of growth. The reward for accepting this heavy duty is absolute clarity and unshakable peace, earned by knowing that your actions, though difficult, serve a higher, structural purpose. If this deep dive resonated with you, if you are ready to accept the true, profound nature of your sovereign code, then it is time to make a commitment. Hit that like button, subscribe to the Solitude Scroll, and drop a comment below and tell me which of the 7 angelic duties is the most difficult, yet necessary, truth to accept about yourself.